Longtime friend of the new music, Iggy Pop, is back on the concert trail with a new band. Iggy's always been known for playing with great musicians. For example, David Bowie toured with him some years back, playing keyboard. This time around, he's got Blondie drummer Clem Burke, former Blondie bassist Gary Valentine, and David Bowie's legendary guitarist Carlos Alomar, who's been playing with Bowie for the past 8 years. If there's anybody around that puts out the kind of rock your mother would hate, it's Iggy Pop.
I got Carlos through the want ads, you know. No, I just got lucky, really. Me and Micah worked together for, shit,
2 years now.
It's been 2 or 3.
Christ, how time flies when you're having fun.
A few years, and Carlos was just like a lucky break for me. It was like, you know, somebody said to me, guess what, you know, Carlos would work with you. No, go on, you know, no, I wouldn't. I said, yeah, he wouldn't. So, well, I'm going to call him right out there, you know. I said, yeah. He said, all right, yeah, sure, I'll do it. You know?
Oh, that's nice.
So
that must make you feel good.
Yeah, I scored there, and then
Double
and
score.
then I had a double score. I was without a drummer before this tour, and so I was thinking of in terms of what I would call a cadential drummer, the kind of drummer that has that certain cadence sort of thing. And the first guy I thought of was a guy named Kenny. How do you pronounce Ken's? Hislop. Yeah, Hislop. A Scott guy who had met in a band called the Zones, but he plays around with a lot of good bands there. And he wasn't quite available, like on short notice. I thought, well, who is there? Who plays with that cadence, that thing? And I thought, Burke, maybe he'd do it, right? You know. So I just called him up, and I just lucked out. Like he just finished doing a project. Like the day before I would needed him to start on mine, and the next project he's got to do was like the day after I finished the tour. So he said, yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Iggy's turned his creative skills to writing recently. What is it that he's writing?
A book about a band called the Stooges.
Oh, yes, I've heard of
I was
them.
once a member of.
Mm-hmm. What kind of a look is it? I mean, is it sort of a nostalgic look at that era, days gone by?
It's something that you would consider somewhere between filthy and hilarious.
Oh, good. Is this your first attempt at writing a book?
I wouldn't call it an attempt. No,
Well,
great book.
not
It's
attempt.
already
I'm
great.
sure it's going to be a great
No,
success.
it's the first time. No, it's not my first attempt. Actually, it's the first time I was able to connect. I've wanted to write prose for years now. I've tried every different way, and I finally found my niche, which is as a narrator. The way I do it is I work with someone else. I won't reveal the name, but I need a person to tell stories to. I'm a good storyteller. And they listen to my stories. This person listens to my stories with a tape recorder as well, you know, and just sits there silently.
Good night. Thank you. I enjoyed it. I thought we were very good. Thank you.